How Anna was gonna be on, so.
Okay. She won't miss. She'll be here. She knows what's up.
You can
Hello,
count on her.
everyone. Happy Monday. Happy first call of the. Oh, here she is. First call of the month. I almost feel like it's like January. Like I'm like it's a new year. Oh, I don't know. This time of year is always funny with kids going back to school. Even if you don't have kids, I feel like it's still like that. Summer's ending. You're kind of just getting into the groove of fall. But thank you for joining. We got a little East Coast in the house. Anna's here. Thanks for showing up so late. Well, I'll just kick things off. So welcome, happy Monday. I'm excited to have this call with you guys as always, but I'm really excited to kind of have this new format of doing this on the first, except for this month, the first Monday of the month. We took Labor Day off, but from here on out, the team calls will always be the first Monday of the month, and we'll just kind of what you're going to expect on the calls from here on out are kind of some recognition in the beginning. We're going to go over some key dates and important things happening within BODi, within the network that we need to be aware of that's coming down the pipeline in the next month. And then also some great trainings. And the trainings are based off of what we feel like you guys tell us you need or what we feel like you guys are needing. So don't ever hesitate to like reach out to any of us and say, hey, can you do a training on the back office? Or I really want tips on recruiting or whatever. So we're happy to, customize all the trainings for what you guys really feel like you want and need. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. To not that one. To this one. Oh, yes, present. All right, so it's our September team call. I'm just going to dive in. I want to start with some recognition. So Success Club from August, it was Team Cup, and we had quite a few people get points on the board. We have myself, McKenna, and Margot, who all hit Success Club 5 or higher. And then Anna got points on the board. Karen, I know Karen would have been here tonight. She had some family in town. Liz Morris, Liz Romer, Tara, and Cammy all got points on the board. So congrats to those coaches. And I just want to remind you guys of how you earn Success Club points, because it has changed over the last little bit since March, really when BODi kind of came out. So in the beginning of the year. So you have to have 5 points to earn Success Club. And then now there's a change that previously you had to have 90 personal volume of a home direct order and earn 5 points in order to achieve Success Club. They've recently lowered the requirement to 63 personal volume of home direct. That means you have a personal order every month of at least 63 personal volume. It can be a combination of 3 products, it can be 1 product, but as long as you have that requirement met, you can hit Success Club. And again, all total solution pack sales are 2 points. Any 90 PV HD order that's new for a customer is 2 points. The new monthly BODi total solution pack that McKenna is going to talk about in a little bit is now worth 1 point. That's a brand new way to hit Success Club. And then if you accrue 125 volume from customer orders that haven't ordered in the last 90 days, that's a point for you. So, and again, those can be 12 customers volume put together, and as long as they cycle and they add up to 125 every time that happens, you get a Success Club point. So sometimes you'll pop in the back office and be like, how do I even have 1 Success Club point? I haven't sent a share cart this month. But it's probably because you've been accruing the volume from recurring customer orders that maybe haven't ordered in the past few months. So I just want to kind of cover that, because those are some changes that have happened over the last this last year and the last few months, especially with that new 63 PV requirement. And I want to welcome Melissa. She's on the call tonight. She's our newest partner. Hi, Melissa. Her and I got to chat last night, and she is from Canada. She's from BC. She is a mom. She's a new mom. She's still on maternity leave. She has to go back to work next month, but and she's a vet tech. So I just want to say welcome. I'm so excited to have her here. I know y'all give her a big warm welcome, and we'll see each other on the team page, but I just wanted to say hello and welcome. All right, so here are some team announcements for us before we get into kind of the BODi business announcement. So I said new team call dates are going to be the first Monday of the month, 6 p.m. But as we do, we sometimes shift those depending on kind of the season and what we feel like everyone is able to make or not. We are hosting a free body partner trial group October 16th. This is for any one of your customers or prospects that want to maybe try out being a body partner. So we've had free groups in the past where you can, try out the workouts, try the free sample workouts to see if people want to really commit to a bod group. This is kind of the same thing, but for coaching or partnering. Sometimes I'm gonna say coaching, okay? It's in my DNA. But this is a great opportunity. We're gonna put people in this group and give them activities and actions to take that we do as body partners, like sharing about your journey with health and fitness on social media, maybe giving a free sample workout to friends and family. So we have specific things for them to do in that group. So at the end, we can say, hey, this is what we do as partners. It's not as complicated as people think it is. We just basically share what we're doing and show up for our own health and fitness journey. And then it'll be a great opportunity. We plan on having it October 16th because McKenna and I will be coming back from leadership. So hopefully all that hype and energy we can bring. So start thinking now, start jotting down names now of people that you want to invite to this group, current challengers, past customers, or just people that if you put feelers out there, start talking about coaching more on your social media, people will show up. So people that are interested. And then we have, I'll talk about on the next slide, but I'm very excited about this, a new team-wide Success Club prize system. And then at the end of every team call once a month, because that's when our team calls are going to be, we're going to do a drawing for everyone who attends for a prize. So that's just something fun we want to throw in there, because I know it takes a lot for everyone to step away from their families and their lives and show up here on Monday nights. So we want to show our appreciation for you showing up for yourself and for the team. All right. This bad boy is something I've been very excited about. I know we always have valued Achieving Success Club because Achieving Success Club is a direct reflection of two things. One, you're helping people get started with usually the total solution or a product that's going to help them solve a problem that they have, a product. So with that, the other thing it does is it helps grow our income. You will substantially increase your income every single month if you're Achieving Success Club. And I know not everything of what we do is about achieving income, but if this is a business to you and that's important, this is my family income. So for me to show up and be Achieving Success Club is my job. So I just thought if this is our job and this is what we're showing up to do, I wanted to reward you guys for showing up and doing those things. So we have some fun things. This is all body branded swag, which I'm so excited about because we don't have enough of it. So you can see over here how I broke it down. The first Success Club point you'll earn is a body vinyl sticker. It says Body Partners. You can stick them on a water bottle or whatever you like. And then the second month, if you hit Success Club for 1 month, and this is all going to start September. So this month counts. And then every month after that, it doesn't have to be consecutive months. It just has to be, maybe you hit Success Club in September and then January, February, boom, that's 3 months. Now you're going to get the hat. So it doesn't have to be consecutive, but it does have to be, that many months from September this month moving forward. So that's very exciting. So I hope everyone's excited about that. I really want to give away some of these Swarovski crystal Nikes. Let me just tell you. So it's very exciting. I think I'm just going to reward myself with a prize when I get one.
Absolutely.
Okay, moving on, but I was very excited about this. All right, throwing it to McKenna. She's got some announcements.
Okay, so we've had a lot of changes kind of coming up, and I know it can be super confusing and overwhelming, but what I love about all the changes is that they're listening to our feedback, they're listening to problems we're having, or things they're seeing in the company that maybe can be changed. So the first being the new monthly total solution bundle option. So this is great for people instead of wanting to commit a chunk upfront and then the monthly Shakeology or monthly Home Direct, they're like, let's do one lump sum and get everything they need. So for $99, they're going to get the your 1 month of body. So it's going to be month to month. You're going to get 2 of the super blocks with it. 20 servings of the Shakeology, which is kind of like their new total solution pack that they had brought out so that people aren't getting over product. 20 is a good serving where you can have it 5 days a week. You're not having too much product at one time. You get your nutrition tools and meal plans, and of course your accountability. So that is month to month. So for that $99, you're getting their fitness and their nutrition and their supplements all in one. And I think it's a really great option to offer people instead of saying like $219, even though $219 for the whole year of workouts is a really great deal. That sometimes is too much for people to bite off to commit to. So $99 is a really great option. We've got our October super block, which is
Add one thing.
Oh,
I mentioned it before, but I just want to re-mention it. This new total solution pack is going to be worth 1 Success Club point, which is also very cool. So, and
yes,
it still qualifies you to unlock super blocks also.
Yes, and it comes out later this month. So
the 21st. Yep.
Yes. And then we've got the MBF coming out for the super block. We've also got, like Kinsey mentioned, the points for having your PV is now only 63 to still get Success Club, which is huge. I think it's going to help people feel the need to order maybe more product than they need and have that extra supply. So it's been lowered to 63 from 90, which is just, again, super great, especially if some of us have our spouse accounts that we're keeping active and building there and ours. It's just a really great option there. Oh, you're muted.
Thank you. I was like, I love how the computer tells you, it prompts you, like it knows you're muted and you're trying to talk. Okay, so tonight's topic for like a real quick training, we're not going to keep you guys too long, but before I dive into this kind of back to basics topic, I want to share a little bit of what's been on my heart. I'd say the past, really since Summit, if I'm honest. I have been in a place with my business. Actually, no, I'm taking it back. It's since March. It didn't have to do with me not being able to go on the Success Club trip because of my flight debacle that maybe some of you know about. But it really, I felt like if I look back, that's kind of where I lost my mojo. For whatever reason, I felt like I just need to take a step back and focus on family and other things in my life. And I was losing some joy, and I felt like I wasn't leading people the way I want to lead them. And I felt like I was, I felt like the team was not as, their heart wasn't in it, but my heart wasn't in it. And I sat back and I did a lot of reflection, especially over the summer and especially after Summit. And what I came to is that I am here, and I'm here because I love what we get to do. I am here because I love this team. I'm here because I love just that we get to change people's lives is like, and what it's done for my life. I can't ever sit back and think, oh, Kinsey, you're not a good enough leader or a coach, because I know deep down that I am. I just needed that time for myself to take a breath and get back to the basics. And that's what I've really been focusing on, because what it's been doing for me is helping me find my joy in this again. And I'm more joyful than ever, especially just these last few weeks, than I felt like I have been for years in this business. And I think a lot of it has to do with just stepping back and simplifying and stop comparing myself to other people. So I just want to say that, because I think a lot of times we think we're having these thoughts and we're alone, and you're not. I was telling McKenna when we were kind of prepping for this call, we're part of the leadership group in the roundtable, which is the 5-star and above diamonds. And it's the same climate there. People have been in this funk, and now it's just like this explosive leadership and heart and joy coming back to everyone. And it's just so cool to see. But it's also nice knowing that you're not alone on an island. I know what we can do on our phones seems isolating, but just know what you're doing matters, especially if you're finding the joy in it again. So I just wanted to share that and be really transparent with you, because I just want to lay it all out there, because I don't know, I just do. I think it's important to know you're not alone. So let's get back to the basics. So the very basic of what we do is we use our products and our programs and we get ourselves results. This is also something I was not doing for myself, which is also why I wasn't finding joy in this business, because I wasn't showing up for myself. I was doing my workouts, but I was lackluster and I really wasn't diving into the process of what we do with BODi, which is nutrition, mindset, I should say first, mindset, nutrition, and workouts. So I got really serious and focused on those 3 things for myself these past few weeks. And it's been a game changer, because that's our job as partners with this company, is to show up and get ourselves results first. If most of you go back and think of why you started this business or where you were when you joined as a coach, it probably was because you got some freaking rad results with our products and our programs. I'm gonna guess, because that's the majority of how most of us started. And then we help other people do the same thing. I think we've gotten away from this very basic thing because of social media and influencers. And I listened to this great podcast today from Melanie Mitro. She talks about how direct sellers have, they're getting mixed up with influencers. They're thinking they have to be the same thing when really we're not. Because we have a business opportunity, and influencers selling a product and a link and getting a little kickback. We're selling products that can help people, but we're also selling a business opportunity that can help people. And that's the difference between direct selling and being this like influencer character. And also remembering that you are still you at the end of the day. And that's what people buy into. They're not buying into the fancy Instagram filters and all that other, I'm going to say, bullshit. Okay, because I just get so worked up with this perfection mentality, and it paralyzes people from even taking a step forward and sharing anything, because they think they have to look and be a certain way. All you have to do is focus on getting yourself results and helping other people do the exact same thing. And that doesn't mean you have to have a perfect social media or any of those things. It just means you have to talk to people and make connections and be genuine and care about their results and care about helping them. So I do think your income is directly related to the joy you're finding in this business. And I still truly believe there is money to be made here, you guys. I've seen, my income grow in the last month or so because it's been a direct reflection of the joy I've been finding in it again. So just wanted to share that.
Amen. Amen to the joy. Okay, so how do we focus on achieving those principles? So first of all, we need to be in it. We need to pick a program, and it doesn't have to be what the super block is or what everyone's doing. What program speaks to you? Think about what you've got going on, what trainers you like, what brings you joy. Like for me, I decided to do 9-week Control Freak because I was like, it's a little longer. They're still short workouts. That brought me joy. And so I picked 9-week Control Freak. It's not a new program, but I literally was going back through like, should I do 22-minute hardcore? Like, what should I do? So pick a program for you. If it's the super block, great. If it's not, great. Don't stress. Pick a nutrition plan. Again, I had to reevaluate this. I've done containers for years and I was getting so complacent with it and so comfortable with it that it just wasn't working. And so I switched to 2B Mindset, which I thought would be really hard. And I'm finding it so simple and I'm loving it. Like I'm down 5 pounds in 2 weeks from it. Like I needed that like refocus, just that change. So pick a nutrition plan and then document the heck out of it. Like take all the videos, take all the things for real, share all that, but share the day-to-day. Don't wait till you're in the end. Share the meals that you're doing, your meal hack. Like I've recorded videos to make reels on my recipes, and then I literally never post them because like it's a lot of work and it's not really my jam, and that's fine. So you know what, if I'm just throwing a picture on my stories and say, here's what I had today, or like, here's my workout, or here's my progress from week 1 of 9-week Control Freak until week 4, like share big and little, share all of it, because people are on the journey with you and they want to see you along the way. Join a bod group, whether you're hosting one or you're tag team with people. Be in a group, be in the trenches, be the best freaking challenger that there is. And then invite at least one person to do this with you. Like, yes, absolutely. We love the idea of inviting 3 every day. But if that isn't your joy right now and you're trying to hop back in and get fired up, find the one person to invite. And if you're seriously and consistently showing up and sharing your journey, people are going to be more excited to show up with you. And then bonus, do the business activity tracker. I say business just because I'm like, you know what? We would love to do it, but sometimes that feels overwhelming. It feels like too much. So if that is too overwhelming, that's fine too. And some free resources. So I want to share my screen with you, but let me adjust a couple things to show you guys.
Just while McKenna's doing that, it'd be fun. Can you guys put in the comments what programs you're all doing right now? Oh, I'll do mine. Ooh, we gotta lift more. This is rocking 645. All body block. 4 weeks for everybody and everybody, as Lacey would
Oh my gosh, Lacey's voice. I
um,
love it.
I love it. We're all kind of doing different stuff. Still trucking through it. Day 56, Liz. You got this, girl. You got this.
I love it. Okay, so I wanted to show just some really awesome resources. So the first thing is setting up your month for success. And I'm going to try really hard to be intentional about towards the end of every single month running a free group again, adding free value. You don't have to recreate the wheel, guys. There are so many amazing resources. So I went into Team Fired Up. I went into files and I literally searched the word free. And here are some free group templates already made for you. Anna also, I'm going to use me and Anna very loosely created a new template, and it was 98% Anna and maybe 2% me, but she came up with a really fun group. And we have a few for each meal. So a few breakfast options, a few lunch, a few dinner, and then a few dessert. And we tell people pick a couple and repeat them. We're keeping it very simple. And Anna so graciously offered to be willing to share that. So we will post that in the team page too, but adding free value in the group to your people, getting them in the door, kind of seeing what the community is all about is one great resource. So there's one. And then also groups in general in the Coach Online Office under business tools. Let's see here. On some more device. No. Okay. I think it's because it's too small. Maybe. I was going to show where all the free resources is in the team page, but it's going slow. But
I was just going to mention off the tails of the free group thing. Like you said, you do it the last week of the month. And the purpose of that is to set yourself up so you can invite all those people that joined your free group and push them right into your bod group that'll start the first Monday of the month, if that's how you set it up. But I just wanted to drive that home because I know that's
yes. Thank you. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. So kind of setting up for the next month instead of just inviting them to something loosely, like they've experienced it, which I think is huge. And then in the Coach office, if you're running challenge group or you want to run a challenge group, you don't have to recreate the wheel. Under the business tools, there's this group guides, and they have group templates for like literally every program. If you go down here to the bottom, every single possible program they're going to have group guides for. And so you click on it and it gives you US, UK, Canada, all the amazing resources. Like it's all laid out for you. So don't feel like you have to recreate the wheel. You don't. Body has done that for you. So I just wanted to show where a couple of those things are when it comes to kind of planning out your month. And when it comes to planning your month, I think it's really huge that we sit down and plan it out. My group starts the beginning of the month. So I'm going to do the first week, I'm really going to talk about my group. Maybe the second week, I'm going to really talk about coaching and then lead that into inviting for our coach sneak peek and then get that kicked off and then roll into sharing about the free group. So sitting down and just planning your month. What do you have coming up? What is this month looking like for you, and kind of working around it. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't stress yourself out. Just being more mindful, I think, brings more joy for me when I have a game plan. So again, I want to remind you to not feel like you have to do it all, recreate it all. What brings you joy, lean into that, and then team up with people, use the resources in the team page as much as you can.
Yes, love it. Because like McKenna said, we don't need to recreate anything. Like take that stressor away from your life thinking, unless that's what brings you joy. Like I know Michelle loves creating content, like she's so good at that, like that's her jam. For me, I'm just like, oh, it overwhelms me. So I love using the free resources that are at our fingertips. But I just want to drive some things home. I don't want to like ending this. Well, we won't end it on this, but I was like, I don't want to end it negatively, but I just wanted to drive some things home because these are all things that again have run through my mind in the past few months. And I want you to not do these things, learn from me, not become overwhelmed because it prevents you from starting. I think we have all been in that place where you've been so overwhelmed and paralyzed because you feel so behind that you don't even know where to start. Just start. Start a bod group. I don't care if it's the 17th on a Sunday of the month, start. Okay. Don't focus on what everyone else is doing. Don't focus on social media. Don't focus on other coaches. I mean, of course, we all want to love and support each other on social media. That's, goes without saying, but don't let that paralyze you because you feel like you need to do something a certain way like somebody else. Let go of that. Do it like you. And don't do it alone. Find a success partner. We used to talk about success partners and success sisters all the time. Like find someone someone brand new on the team. We have such a kick-ass team. Like find someone that you can team up with, that you jive with, that you can run a group with. And lean into the team, lean into your upline, lean into your other sister coaches. We are all here together. So use the team page as a great resource. Ask questions, share resources, share graphics, because that's really what it's created and meant for. Don't quit, obviously, on yourself or your family. Remember the little people in your life, if you have them, that are looking at you and watching you, whether it's in your workouts or your business or your spouse is there cheering you on. Don't let the people down in your lives that count on you. Don't do too much at once. Like we said, back to basics. You're getting yourself results and you're helping other people. You're having conversations. That's it. And then again, the same thing. Don't let the noise of social media scare you from sharing your journey authentically. So that is the meat of the call. Do you guys have any questions about any of the new launches?
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Kinsey, I have one more talking point.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I knew we had one more.
It's just not on a slide. You're good. Think on the questions, but let's circle back. I was going to share that we're going to kind of shift recognition a little bit because like Kinsey said, I think we've all kind of felt like in this rut, and we want to celebrate and recognize more than just Success Club. Success Club is so important. We have the prizes and stuff, but we were really brainstorming what's other ways that we can recognize in Team Fired Up. So everyone's getting recognized and there's different things to celebrate. So we are going to have like each week, there's going to be something recognition. So like twice a month in the middle of the month, and then the end or like the very start of the month, we're going to recognize Success Club and kind of leaderboard. But we also want to celebrate and get back to Emerald again and celebrating when people sign 2 coaches. Like if we focus on just Emerald again, that is huge and simplified. And then the other thing for the other week that we're like so excited for, we're going to call it a brag board. And we're just going to celebrate not only any sale you make, because I think that's important, that we'll have a thread for that. So even if you just send a body pass or a collagen, like any link, we want to celebrate any and all sales and share carts that you send. So that will be one. And then the brag board is going to be a post where we're just going to celebrate each other. So if you complete your personal program, we want you to drop it there and celebrate. If you've got results, we want to hear it. We want to celebrate it. Before and afters of you or your customers, as long as obviously they give you permission. Client success and testimonies and stories. Like obviously we don't just screenshot, we make sure we have permission, but we want to share our coaches getting success and having, results, and our customers too. And I think we get like in the coach mindset where we forget to share with each other like that we're having results in our personal journey and we're completing programs and you're sharing that in your group. But it's so easy to miss on social media. Like if Liz finishes a program that she's been working her butt off on, or, it's hard to see all of that with all of us. And so we want to have a spot the whole month. We're going to just have it start in the beginning of the month and just have people bombard it with like celebrations throughout the month to just brag on yourself or business success that you're having, anything that you just want to celebrate. We want to be a team of just celebrating each other, big, little, it can even be life things that aren't related to business. We just want that like sisterhood to come back together. And we feel like everyone's kind of been coasting and is tired, and we get it. We felt the same way. So we're like, let's bring that community back. Let's celebrate all and every aspect. So you're going to see that we're going to do it all on Fired Up, just one page to make it easier. I know I have my team page and stuff, but if you're not in Fired Up, or your coaches aren't, let's add them. We're going to try and kind of focus more as much as we can in one team page to kind of get everyone together. We are different teams, but we are one team. Team Fired Up is one team of all of us together. So for that community, we're going to focus a lot more in there, which we're so excited about, just celebrating life. Like, I think I'm just so excited because I think that will be huge. So we're going to do that. We also want to draw everybody who's on the call, pick the winner. So you're going to get a body sticker for whoever's on. So I have a little wheel. I have everybody who's on the call minus Michelle, Kinsey, and I, and then we're going to pick a winner. So let me share my screen and we will hop over to that one. Can you guys see that okay? Okay. And here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
That's some funky music. Oh.
Shannon! Woohoo! Okay, so Shannon gets the sticker. So coordinate with Miss Kinsey on that. And then, like we said, we still have those prizes every week. We're going to be doing different prizes. We love giving goodies and gifts. So if you're on the call, great. You're entered. Encourage your coaches to be on. We're hoping that with just once a month, we're really going to try and stick to like 30-minute calls. So once a month, quick, efficient calls so we can get on with life. So let's try and pack the house. Okay, now, does anyone have any questions or anything? Also, if anyone has any like team trainings that they would love, feel free to drop them here or message us. We would love to just kind of go into some trainings that are helpful for everyone.
And because we're only doing team calls once a month, really utilize the team pages, really be in there, really be communicating with us. Like, let us know what's going on with you guys, what you need help with, all the things. So we can really just be there, be really active there and hit on some things. We'll obviously be having any more announcements coming out. We're going to have McKenna and I go to leadership in Arizona on the 12th of October. So many announcements leading during that couple of days we're at leadership. So definitely we'll be posting lots then, but
yeah. And they've kind of teased that there might be some changes coming to the comp plan maybe. So we will, as soon as we hear, we will let you guys know. Remember, you're not on an island. So let's lean into that team page. Let's welcome the heck out of people when they join. If you have questions, drop them in there. I think we're all kind of hopefully coming out of a season of just tired. So let's come to a season of joy and community again.
You got some, Anna? You're unmuted.
Yeah. I had asked earlier about like the breakdown of the new monthly package. And based on what McKenna said that it's like $86 for 20 servings of Shaco. The monthly thing is a $160 value for $99 at $159, but sounds nicer if you round up to 160.
Yeah.
Plus there's taxes and junk. So $160 value if you use that kind of language, just so you know, for sharing.
Yeah, that's perfect. And I feel like I love that it's 99 because something about being under 100 too, I feel like just seems like
it's like scientifically proven that our brain is like that. Yeah.
It's practically free. It's not 100.
Don't even get my husband started. I'll say something $16. He goes, it's $16.99. It's $17. I'm like, no, it's $16.
I was gonna say the same thing. Michael hounds me for that. I'm like, yeah, it's $16, right? He's like, no, no.
I'm with your husbands on this one. My mom
No.
says it's 16 and I'm like, no, mom, it's $16.99. It's $17.
That's because Marianne's a girl.
Whatever works here.
All right, you guys, thank you again for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. We love you.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
let's get in a
okay.
picture.
Oh, thank you. Are you doing it? Okay.
Yeah, I can do it. We'll Photoshop
Oh
Michelle
my
in.
God, the dog. That's so cute.
Okay, everybody, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.